At the NATO summit in Washington, France, Germany, Italy, and Poland signed an agreement on the joint development of a new ground-based cruise missile. The details of its name have not yet been disclosed, but it is known that the missile's flight range will exceed 500 kilometers. The main goal of this development is to fill the gap in the capabilities of European countries, taking into account the lessons from the real experience of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius announced his intention to sign such an agreement back in June. Potential designs include the Land Cruise Missile, a development of the Storm Shadow missile, and MDBA's Joint Fire Support Missile, JFS-M. The development of the JFS-M is expected to take between 3 and 5 years, while the Land Cruise Missile may be on the market sooner, as it is effectively a land-based version of the MDCN, Missile de Croisière Naval missile, which has a range of over 1,000 kilometers. This announcement became a kind of signal to the U.S. about the loss of Europe's huge defense market, because the American company Lockheed Martin planned to supply Europe with JFS-M cruise missiles in a ground version in cooperation with Rheinmetall, the GMARS project. However, now this project will probably not receive state funding, even from Germany, as the priority has become the creation of its own long-range weapons. European countries decided to develop their own land-based missile because the U.S. controls the use of its weapons. In the case of American missiles, Ukraine was unable to use them to strike the Russian Federation, which prompted Europe to make an independent decision. For the U.S., this decision by European countries means the loss of billions of dollars in contracts. Each JFS-M missile in the air version costs about $8 million, and the loss of such a market will hurt the American defense industry. The European Union actively promotes unified defense procurement and lobbies for its own weapons, so there is a high probability that European countries will purchase the new cruise missile developed under this agreement. Taking into account the current situation in Europe, in particular the war in Ukraine, NATO countries are focusing their efforts on strengthening their own defense capabilities. This new initiative will be an important step in strengthening Europe's collective security and reducing dependence on U.S. arms supplies. France, Germany, Italy, and Poland, by signing this agreement, showed their determination to develop and implement new military technologies. This decision also highlights their ability to join forces to create effective solutions that will meet today's challenges and threats. From the point of view of European defense policy, this step is a significant strengthening of Europe's strategic autonomy. It also demonstrates that Europe is ready to develop its military capabilities independently, without relying solely on assistance from other countries. Such a policy increases the level of independence and self-sufficiency of European countries in ensuring their own security. Overall, this project will have a long-term positive impact on Europe's defense industry, stimulating the development of new technologies and creating jobs. It will also strengthen the integration of European countries in the field of defense, promoting closer cooperation and interaction between them. Therefore, the signing of an agreement on the joint development of a ground-based cruise missile is a strategically important decision for Europe, which emphasizes its desire for independence and strengthening its own defense capabilities in response to modern threats and challenges. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.